There are sober men in plenty, there are drunkards barely 20, there are men now over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl.
Welcome to Get Folked. This is a podcast about folk music. So let's begin.
Give me the rambling rover, and from Orkney down to Dover, we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world.
Welcome back to Get Folked. I'm calling this series 4. I'm starting new stuff. The last 3 or 4 episodes have been repeats from 2021 while I got up to speed. It's nearly Christmas. So what we're going to do is just feature a lot of the music that I have. Some of it is quite well, like I've got it. I don't know how many other people would have. So here's a CD by Gordie Tentrees and Jaxon Haldane. It's called Double Takes. I hosted them in Hobart last year. Here's a couple of tracks.
Well, we took a turn at 60, wound up in the bush. And now you got 2 choices. You can drive or you can push. You can drive or you can push. You only got 2 choices. You can drive or you can push. Well, I wonder, can you work it, Jack? I know that you can talk, but if you're gonna run your mouth all day, then baby, you can walk. You can walk, baby, you can walk. You can run your mouth, or baby, you can walk. Up front to steer. You got 4 wheels on the pavement and you dropped it into gear. You left me here, flipped me off in the rear view mirror. You got 4 wheels on the pavement and you dropped it into gear. On the roadside, knee deep in the ditch, looking like a reject, feeling like your little boy. Knee deep down in the ditch. Left me on the roadside, looking like your little boy. Turn at 60, wound up in the bush. And now you got 2 choices. You can drive or you can push. You can drive or you can push. You only got 2 choices. You can drive or you can push.
Drove 6 hours south to Arcata. The redwood
redwoods pulled me through. Thanks for coming, we got a sound check to do. I hear Canada is cool. She's tucking them in as I start this song. Am I on the right of the wrong? Lost, forlorn, feeling blue. Hope I'm coming home to you. 6 hours south to Arcata. The redwoods pulled me through. Long gone to Oregon, I lost the truth. Blue Bakersfield, nearly hit a lost soul, headed to the show. I wonder where they go. Truly, I miss your morning breath, taking the kids to school. Santa Ana up to Eugene, splitting hairs between. Long gone to Oregon, I lost the truth. Blue Bakersfield. Drove 6 hours south to Arcata. The redwoods pulled me through. Thanks for coming, we got a sound check to do. I hear Canada is cool.
Yep, that's Gordie Tentrees, Jaxon, Haldane. They're from Canada. First track was Drive or Push. Second one, Arcata. When they toured here, a brilliant act, and everybody loved them. But they didn't have a CD with just the two of them playing, so they went back, crowdfunded, and I contributed because I loved it so much, and you can tell why. So that's Gordie Tentrees, Jaxon, Haldane, and it's double takes. Now, a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, Scottish folk singer Gaughan suffered a series of strokes, and it got to the point where, health-wise, he's legally blind. He won't perform again, but he's sort of doing all right. And he's got a lot of people around him helping. Now, if you perhaps understand that musicians don't have a huge health insurance behind them, or what would you call it? Superannuation, that's what it is. And so there's been a few people have gathered together a whole lot of Dick Gaughan's stuff that hasn't previously been released. So I've got one because I've contributed to this, and it's to do with, it's called Untroubled, live in Belfast, 1979 to 1982. So there's a couple of tracks I'm going to play. Farewell to Whisky and world turned upside down. But sometime in January, I'm expecting an 8 CD set of similar material, live, unreleased, and there's a limited number of sets have been published, released, and I'm going to have one of them. And you can hear a lot of original Dick Gaughan recordings on Get Folked. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to receiving that. But here's a couple of examples.
Johnny, my man, they don't think of rising, for the days we'll spend and the nights coming on. The cellars are denied and the Johnstown is empty. So rise up, my Johnny, and come home. Are the bells that came at our roaring and greeting, then we'll hand the barrel to fill our wee wives, while he's the tea drunk and you'll leave us lamenting. So rise up, my Jody, and come home. That's at the door that is speaking so kindly. It's the voice of my wee wifey Maggie Pinelane. And when my dear lassie I sit down beside me, there's room in the sailor's fun Bernard. Johnny, my man, they don't mind the curtain. When the long summer days they met hand in hand, and we'd spend these long days among the sweets and roses. And there be the thoughts upon gone away. Well, they I mind all these times that you speak of, but these days they are gone. I ain't born nor come again. But as for the present, we'll try for to mend it. So gaze your hand, Maggie, and it's I'll away. And it's Johnny Rose, and he banged the door open. And cursed be the alehouse, there let me in. And cursed be the whisky that made me thirsty. Fairly real whisky, or I'm away.
Up with this one. This is by Blaine Russellson, who is English but writes very fine songs. I'll rephrase that. He's English and he writes very fine songs. And it's been great being back here again, actually. I couldn't believe it was 2 years since I was here. I thought it was only about a year, but it is 2 years. But it's... I need to do something about Belfast, though. It looks more like Glasgow every day. Anyway, this is a song about a thing that happened in England. Anywhere else in the world they would have called it a revolution. But in England they don't like words like revolution, so they call it a civil war. And there were some people around at that time who thought, revolution, good, we'll have some changes. They were a wee bit naive because they thought there was going to be some actual real changes made rather than just a transfer of ownership from one small group of hands to another. They learned the hard way. And we're still learning.
(1649) to St. George's Hill. A ragged band they called the Diggers came to show the people's will. They defied the landlords, they defied the laws. They were to dispossess, reclaiming what was theirs. We come in peace, they said, to dig and sow. We come to work the lands in column and to make the wasteland grow. This earth divided, we will make whole. So it can be a common treasury for all. The sin of poverty we do disdain. No one has any right to buy and sell the earth for private gain. By theft and murder they took the land. Now everywhere the walls rise up at their command. They make the laws, the chain as well. The clergy dazzle us with heaven, or they damn us into hell. We will not worship the God they serve, the God of greed who feeds the rich while poor men starve. We work, we together, we need no swords. We will not bow to masters or pay rent to the lords. We are free men, though we are poor. The diggers all stand up for glory, stand up now. From the men of poverty, the orders came. They sent a hired men and troopers to wipe out the diggers' claim, tear down their cottages, destroy their corn. They were dispersed, only the vision lingers on. You poor take courage, you rich take care. The earth was made a common treasury for everyone to share. All things in common, all people one. We come in peace, the order came to cut them down. Thank you very much.
A very, very popular Dick Gaughan. Now, I hosted Dick Gaughan at a concert here in Hobart in 2007, and I recorded an interview with him, which I'll be able to repeat a few little bits and pieces. But I'd never done anything like this, hadn't really heard about Dick Gaughan. So when I advertised this concert and got 100 people out of the woodwork, I thought, this promoting music is a pretty easy thing. But then again, I hadn't counted on the exact popularity and love for Dick Gaughan. There'll be plenty more over the next 12 months or so. I'll have a lot of material to put into these episodes. So if you like Dick Gaughan, hang around. And if you've got friends who like Dick Gaughan, get them to subscribe to Get Folked. Actually, it's called Get Folked Plus, but I'm going to refer to it now as Get Folked. New York-based singer-songwriter Vincent Cross toured a few times, and he was here in July. When I say here, I'm always going to be talking about Hobart, because that's where I live. And yeah, so I've looked after him here maybe 3 occasions. Here's a couple of songs from some of his albums. We're looking at My Love. Well, Guess I'm Doing Fine is the first one, and My Love is the second one. The first one's from Home Away From Home. The second one is from A Town Called Normal. Have a listen to Vincent Cross. If you haven't heard him before, I think you'll like him.
Yes, I know it's been a while since I wrote you a line. Yeah, the story's still the same. I guess I'm doing fine. You said to me, be happy. Many a time I tried. Where the drive and dream of madness, I can't seem to get satisfied. Yes, I know it's been a while since I wrote you a line. Yeah, the story's still the same. Yes, I'm doing fine. Now the rain is falling over as I try to write this line. You know, tomorrow seems like yesterday. Yes, I'm losing time. Yes, I know it's been a while since I wrote you a line. Yeah, the story's still the same. Yes, I'm doing fine. Got some change in my pocket. Got a smoke in my tin. Got a friend who says to get a light, but I try not to listen to him. Yes, I know it's been a while since I wrote you a line. Yeah, the story's still the same. I guess I'm doing fine. I guess I'm doing fine. My love is a soothing pain. A warm rain helps me think again. My love is never ending. It's a novel to me, always beginning. My love needs no eyes to see. She's physically an impossibility. My love is both old and new. She belongs to me and she belongs to you. loves pleasure like an addiction. My love is never the same. It changes again and again.
Of tracks from Vincent Cross, and got a little bit more of him to play over the next 6, 12, whatever months. But now I'm going back. At the Cygnet Folk Festival, maybe 2000, there was a duo on stage called Us, Not Them. They rebadged a bit later to Chloe and Jason Roweth. And they're still good. But this song, which I have asked them to play live a few times, we don't do that anymore. But it's still a brilliant song. It's about a weed, an Australian weed, and why not? It's called Salvation Jane. The CD's called Songs from the Bush and Beyond. We're going to go straight into a track after that, called Lad from Erin's Isle and Around the Lighthouse, which is from a CD, most recent CD of theirs, Phonograph Jack. They always are great musically, worth a listen. Chloe and Jason Roweth.
And looks just the same. In town the roses are blooming again. I drive these same roads, 2 wheels in the dirt, safe as I ever was from her kind of hurt. But do you ever wonder in streets where you walk, as artists and poets linger to talk? Do the jacaranda blossoms ever blur in your eyes, turn to hills of wildflowers and white evening skies?
With my swaggle on my shoulder, billy can in my hand, I'll tramp the bush of Australia with a true-born Irishman. When first I came to Sydney, the girls and me did smile, saying one unto the other, here's a lad from Erin's Isle. Well, I went down to a public house to spend an hour or two, and the daughter of the landlady, she fell in love with me. With my swaggle on my shoulder, billy can in my hand, I'll tramp the bush of Australia with my true-born Irishman. So around the lighthouse now I tramp, nor leave it out of sight. My swag goes on my left shoulder, then I take it on the right. It's then I take it off me back, and often upon my lie. It's the best of all the tucker tracks, and upon it I should die.
Chloe and Jason Roweth. Suppose now's the time to just mention that we have lost a huge number of musicians, and not just due to old age. So, can't say that because we're getting on it's something we expect. It's something that we don't expect. But people like Ted Egan and Nigel Lever, east coast of Australia. Now, I never met Nigel, but I've met Rosie McDonald and people from around that area. So, there's great sadness, but there's also a bit of joy in the fact that there is music by which we can remember. Now, Ted Egan, I learned a song that he wrote from the singing of Roy Bailey, Alien Dabu, and in coming months I will play some of Ted Egan's stuff, but I'll probably play the Roy Bailey version of Alien Dabu, even though I do have the Ted Egan original. Now, back locally, we have Daniel Townsend. Now, I have yet to get the Daniel Townsend Band CD. It was sold out at the Mount Roland Folk Festival when I was up there. But I've got a couple of his CDs. But the band, when I grab that CD, I can tell you, you will really, really enjoy it. The band, the Daniel Townsend Band, will be featuring at the Lindisfarne venue, The Stage, on 8th of May. There'll be details about that in the playlist. So all sorts of stuff. I do about 5 or 6 shows a year down in Lindisfarne, and they're all good. We can't do a bad one, can we? So here's a couple from Daniel Townsend, How Green Your Glow, and Periwinkle Blue. You're listening to Get Folked.
Nobody knows me in this place. Feels so strange. Even the air here has a name. So says the shade. I fear I made a big mistake. How green your glow from so far away. The rain here falls like a country song. Everything is wrong. I miss your sky, the cold that grows in bones, the fire in the blue. I had to leave, I should have stayed. How green your glow from so far away. tune for you to hum, the one that got away. We'll meet again some summer day. How green your glow from so far away. So far away. Oh, you see trees where I don't see anything. And you see the space where something new could be. Hands clutching seeds, black dirt on your jeans. You will dig for victory. Periwinkle blue. Periwinkle blue. Periwinkle blue. Periwinkle blue. Under chairlift skies, the trapdoor spider hides. Foreign flora glows, quiet as a fire. How I love the places only you can find. See the lonely local snail. She winds an ancient trail up the trunk and round the bend of an old friend. Periwinkle blue. 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 Ooh. Oh, you see trees where I don't see anything.
Daniel Townsend on Get Folked. You'll hear a lot of international, national and Tasmanian artists because I'm based in Tasmania. And as I said before, I run the odd concert here. So we're looking at people like Peter Hicks in November, Daniel Townsend Band in May, got a jazz band the 13th of March. You can always have a look at www.rlmedia.com.au and the link will be in the notes with the playlist. So if you're in Tasmania and you want some pretty good music, you can always come to the stage. Someone we haven't seen in Tassie for quite some time, the last couple of tours she hasn't come here. And the next time she's due, I've been told that we're going to need 4 good paying gigs. Now, I can only organise one, and I hope the others come through because Eleanor McAvoy is a consummate artist and a lovely person as well. So her songs, her stories, they all have such a lot to deliver for us. So I decided that I'll try and kick up a little bit of interest so that people around the traps will clamour for her return, particularly to Tasmania, and we'll see how we go. She says you'll hear better songs than this. It's from an album, Alone, and that was her most recent album when we did the show at the Polish Club. Oh, how many years ago was that? So here we go, Eleanor McAvoy. You'll hear better songs than this.
You'll hear better songs than this, with no trace of clumsiness, melodies and harmonies that complement the rhyme. Favorite songs that reminisce and speak of times of happiness, sentiments that make you warm inside. And you'll hear voices pure and fine, voices far surpassing mine, hitting notes I'd never reach and never will, I suppose, and phrases I could never play. You will hear them any day, played by people wearing younger clothes. But this song has a prayer to you, no other song on earth can do. This song swears my love for you until the end of time. So if you need to hear the blues, we'll go put on those other tunes. If you need my love, go put on mine. You'll hear better songs than this, songs so full of loveliness. I would not compare my song to any one of those. So when I need to play the blues, I will play those other tunes, but I will say I love you with my own. 'Cause this song has a prayer to you, no other song on earth can do. This song swears my love for you until the end of time. So if you need to hear the blues, go put on those other tunes. If you need my love, go put on mine. This song has a prayer to you, no other song on earth can do. This song swears my love for you until the end of time. So So if you need to hear the blues, well, go put on those other tunes. But if you need my love, if you need my love, yeah, if you need my love, go put on mine.
Isn't that just beautiful? Eleanor McAvoy, you'll hear better songs than this. Now, I know Canadian Scott Cook has a few more CDs out than when I saw him a few years ago at the National, at Yakandanda Folk Festival and so on. But this song that he does, I don't know if he still does it, but it captivated me. It's a story of how the universe was made. Scott Cook will be at the Cygnet Folk Festival in January, and I heartily recommend it. He puts on a really good show. But the boy with the comic book. When I was doing a folk show on FM radio, community radio, I would finish off each show with this song. So all I can say is, will I be doing the same with this series of Get Folked? I don't know. But I want to thank you for listening. We're going to Kid with the Comic Book, Scott Cook, and I'll catch you in 2 weeks' time.
The earth was shipped in a cellophane wrapper to a godlike kid by galactic courier. He'd place an order from the back of a comic book he'd read when he should have been in school. He had a project due in his socio-anthro, eco-geo, bio, and creationism course that he should have been working on instead of playing games with his gang of omnipotent pals. The project was due in 100,000 years, which can hardly be construed as enough time to populate a planet with intelligent beings who can live in a self-sustaining way. But he saw in the comic book an ad for a planet with a species on the brink of developing intelligence that could be shipped in a cellophane wrapper, and he thought, it's my ticket to an A. Now it might seem to you like 100,000 years is a long time, but if you just consider that the kid with the comic book would see 100,000 years pass like the twinkle of a star. So the kid put the earth on his desk in his bedroom underneath a heat lamp that he kept on a timer. On his walls he had made constellations using stickers that were stars that could glow in the dark. And he worked as a species on the brink of intelligence, grew, found fire, built bombs, and exploded them. He cried when he learned the killing was so often interspersed with the praising of his name. So the kid with the comic book turned on the heat lamp, took a magnifying glass from his leftmost cupboard, and he looked to the earth, picked a symbolic bush, and focused and set it on fire. And when the bush was burning, the people got the message, and the leaders agreed to take responsibility and base their actions on accountability and promise that they'd try to get along. So the kid took the earth to his teacher, who looked and saw good work and the room for improvement. Not a bad first try, B+, and excitement for many more creations still to come. Now the earth lies wrapped in bubble wrap there on the floor of the closet of the kid with the comic book. His mother checks in every now and then to ensure that things will work out in the end. And so everything will work out in the end.
Thanks for listening to Get Folked.